It's nice and rainy today.
Nice and rainy.
Fuck yeah.
Nice though, right?
It's nice compared to all the heat.
We've done the phasing stuff on the boss. Repair stuff around. Phasing stuff so it's the way for tank cap to come. It's fine to phase the boss a bit before tank cap dies, so it's like 20-30%. Because the receiver's veil cast is pretty long, so the knife phase is instant. But I think the key point there is that you want to skip the Armageddon that's coming quite soon after all of the tank head comes down on the place. Because if you go to the night phase with Armageddon debuff zone, then it's just enough. The base capabilities.
What was that?
And we can do with the teams since we have the other phasing either way, so we get the annoying combo with knockback and Velcro, so we just let Lolly do that, so thanks for switching the order in phase 2. Which means that Lolly is starting phase 2 and stuff.
You're sounding really tired, so. Ah, I got some bind and equip. What the fuck?
Yeah. In a row.
It's even best stats, so it's nice.
Aren't we missing people?
Gob's gonna be late, but I mean, and the source is missing, that's it. But on the rank 3 she is just like this, sort of. Got some beasts that sweat kittens.
Can you up your mic a little bit, Sarah? You're a bit quiet.
It's nice.
Oh.
Do you have special software? Is there like real tech or something?
No. Oh wait, yeah I do.
If you've got real tech, sometimes for me, if you turn the volume down and then up again, it will fix itself. Because sometimes Windows changes it, but it doesn't sync with the program. That's what I have to do sometimes.
Yeah, because you're usually very quiet.
Yeah, now I'm fucking loud.
That's an overstatement.
I could turn the microphone boost on, but I mean it's just gonna make it sound quite Is any DPS missing from the node except Elcount? Sorry, Elcount's there. So is anyone missing from that node?
No.
Who?
No, I was about to say Epi, but he's there.
Epiphonics.
Elcount can just do the orange marker instead. So just
Hello.
So hopefully everyone's there. And the around which were marked soaking stuff applies for all of the phases. So phase 1, phase 2, so on. So those are for the Armageddons. And then we have the immunity stuff separately. Reeve isn't here, but I don't think we need all 4 soakers anyway. If we need an extra soaker for the immunity stuff, then just call for a bob, and I can bob what will cause it. You can do the tank meter or so. Again, the plan in phase 2 is to put the focus red flame so that it faces, or so it goes from the boss to the orange marker, and only group, let's say, I think that should be enough. So let's have the healer, so group 4 and the warlocks and Elcount do the soaking again. So everyone else, if you're not soaking, you need to get away from the path of the beam, which means that melee will be going to the side of the boss and all the ranges to the sides here, either way, like left and right. In the last phase, it'll change a bit, so we need to move the boss. Might not be going directly through like this path, but still try and put the beam in a way that it goes through the middle as best as possible, because that's most likely where we have people hovering, so it's easier to get the soakers there. Right. Let's go. Based on where the obelisks are and the rift, so the beam. Just see. Let's go.
I need a song.
You need some? No, don't.
Don't pull.
No pull. No pull.
Oh?
Jake,
No pull, no pull.
Jake. no, you fucking dare.
Fucking body pull. Hilarious.
Rocky? Oh no,
Aki's not here.
you're right. He
And
usually body roll.
Necro, you can just take Raki's rally timings from the note.
Yep.
Thanks.
Remember to save second potions for the second shadow ads in phase 2, and even save some DPS cooldowns for those, I suppose, but with the second potions they go down very well. Oh, also, when we get the bad combo in phase 2, so we have Focus Dread Flame, the Beam Soak in the middle, then we have the Shadow Ads coming up, so people have the debuffs and they need to stand at the boss, and then we have the Armageddon coming up. It means that if you're not soaking the beam, if you're not doing the Shadow Ad stuff at the boss, you need to be dealing with the meters, the Armageddon. It's just gonna need everyone's help at that point. Now let's go again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon's there's 1 in front of the boss, 2 in front, 2 in front of the boss.
Fuck. I managed to press fucking
What
fell.
the fuck was that?
I managed to press fell blade and I charged back. Just fuck. Please.
It's not a good start.
It's not a good start. You don't have disengage, right, House? Hmm?
Fuck me.
That sounds right.
Am I else lagging?
Wrong talent. Always good.
Right beasts. Just remind me if I forget to put down the beast.
It's bad anyway.
Checker bobs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm getting from
Taking the melee one.
one.
Stand still.
Now we try and be more active with the ones in front of the boss, please.
I'm really lagging.
Go close up.
I think we're gonna get Armageddon, to be honest.
Go on.
Watch out for the knife.
Maybe not. Someone got knocked off.
Press G, please. Armageddon's coming up.
Let me get it.
I'll get it, Hunter.
Singularity is on purple. Beam coming up after this. Just the designated soldiers doing the soldiers. Armageddon again. Seeing the things.
Blue.
Knockback from blue. And then stay in the middle, but run out with the bursting. Run out with bursting, otherwise stay in the middle. So Lali's gonna take the boss here and start. Save your second potion. Shadow Eyes coming up soon.
Can we be in the healing runes and the Efflus?
Shadow Eyes the left side of the boss. Go on. Beam coming up. And Velcros are up. I'm gonna get a mark please.
Can you guys hear me?
So let me get this debuff, Lali, and then we can go on now please. So, Tank Guide is coming down.
Up.
DPS and Tank Guide, please. Then we have Singularity in the middle, as well as Beam. I think it might not be. Singularity is on Skull. So, Conan boss. Knockback coming up. You name Barkney plays, can I get a Guardian? Well, it's just repositioning the boss.
Center.
Yeah, knockback from the middle, watch out. So run back in after you drop those off. Knockback coming up and from the middle. Then melee, watch out. Plus up.
Next is a shit combo.
Yeah, so we get the Shadow Axe, we get the Beam, and we get the Totem Boss. And we get the Armageddon. So do all of these things. I'll get the one in front of the boss. So that Beam, if you can, it's on the side. On the Barkney face.
Do we stop at 45?
Yeah, we need to slow down there.
Just stop everything.
We'll get the speed dealing with these, run those out, then we get Armageddon and get knockback from purple. This is the back knockback, get stampeding please.
The bait?
That's what.
More than one person are soaking these. I think there was 3 on the blue side. Just on the same one.
You go what?
Yeah, I was during the fight already.
Ollie, did you notice how many stacks you were after me, Dad?
No, but it was hitting for 2.5 million.
3.7.
It's 2 hits. 3.7 was the last one. Yeah. Okay. So.
How's your connection, Alcon?
It's 25 ms again. It was like ramping up to 3k.
Alright, okay.
I think it's because the battle button had updated during the fight that happened.
Did you have artifact that was not back, by the way, the bad one?
I actually used it early, but I just turned and charged back, so he didn't move.
Yeah, that works too. That's fine.
Like, yeah, the positioning for me, keeping the boss where it is not a problem. So.
The facing window after the second tank guard comes down in phase 2. The window to face the boss later is pretty small before the Armageddon, so we want to be somewhat close or precise with it. So it's pretty much as soon as the tank guard comes down, if the boss is at, let's say, 42, then I think that will be fine, and we can just DPS the tank guard and clear the boss at the same time, and it will be fine.
Goes online.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually had to hold it there, Hunter, to be honest, because boss was at 46. Just
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Death reigns upon you.
Get the one you can push.
Give in to your fears.
Shadow Ads. Singularity will be in the middle.
Before your master.
Totem boss.
Still you resist. And let me repay your enemies.
Don't risk it for the biscuit.
Armageddon's.
Engage the back.
Consume them all.
Hey, go. Don't run into the instance, please.
He can't.
I know, but it shows them on the map.
Star.
No, I'm not able to get in.
Knockback from Star. Knockback from Star. And then beams. To the beam.
Get to the middle.
Armageddon.
Straight start. Get to middle again. One at the middle.
Knockback and then run out with the burst, and otherwise they're in the middle.
Consume them all.
And Log is gonna cut the boss. Shadow Ads coming up. Totem boss. Beam sword coming up. Soak the beam. Tail claws coming up. Armageddon and Bursting combo. Stay into Armageddon until you see the debuff coming.
Generation beckon. Consume them all.
Remember to stay in until you do the soak actually. DPS into the stand cap please. So next up is Singularity and a beam running boss.
Before your master.
Singularity is on purple. Moving the boss a bit to the side, Nelly, watch up here. Purple. Park me Hunter. Singularity and bursting. Singularity is in the middle, so run out with bursting, then quickly back towards the middle. And knock back on the middle now. Velcro's coming up, Nelly, be careful. Next up is the back combo with everything happening at the same time. Tone. So.
Purple, purple. I'm pointing towards purple, pointing towards purple.
Last one. What the fuck?
Oh,
Which one?
I thought I was in it.
By the way, since we're waiting on the DPS anyway, do you want to try and hold Lust, or? You weren't.
Well, I know.
No, I'm asking.
I don't think we'll be holding on the DPS anymore with Gov.
Alright. Do we really need 5 healers though?
No.
No, we don't. need, but I mean, because it's gonna mess something else up. Because we can't skip that. If you guys want to skip the second tank, then I need to cut the rate to like 15.
More HP just makes it harder.
I think we should just try and get the optimal team, you know, since it's the last day, we should just try and just kill it with whatever setup we can, you know, the best.
Okay, so who do we got?
Just, I don't mind setting out, you know, it's nothing personal, guys. If you just need to, you know, last day, you know, we need to kill it.
We could drop down to like 3 healers, 2 tanks, and then whatever DPS, really, to be honest.
We need as many immunity people as well, you know.
We already feel that that's what needs to be done this early tonight.
Yeah. Well, we don't really have the time to try and figure this out, you know.
Thing is that the base changes aren't going to change. I think what we got. So I'm misunderstanding something about the more HP makes it harder.
It's less people that needs to soak. Less. There's more room for obelisks. There's more room in the beam.
It doesn't matter, to be honest, there. We wiped there because someone didn't soak. I mean, that's not a problem of 20 people.
Do you have some DPS set up or what's your DPS?
Yeah, I have DPS trinkets and my weapon.
Oh, we can try US DPS. Let's see what it is.
Okay, all I'm missing is a flask. Oh, 1 second, I can make it.
Wait, for a flask.
Thanks.
I'll just be back in a minute.
If we want to optimize phase 2 DPS in terms of like rate size and setup, then we need to optimize it to a point where we can skip the second act because it allows us to skip the really bad combo towards the end with knockback and Armageddons. But that's not just like one person though.
I just think we should go with the minimal.
If it's doable, I'd like us to do it with as many as we can for the loot. But I mean, yeah, we'll be cutting it down if it looks like it's really bad. But this phasing that we're trying to push in phase 2, it's not really anything that's out of the ordinary as far as these kills go.
There's less to suck, Mutalika. If we have 10, then there's less. There's probably only like 2 things or 3 things to soak.
Yeah,
but like what's the difference? People derping 20, people are derping 10, so...
It's just less coordination because you have less people to manage as far as like soaking go.
Agwencha, you still need to eat?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, that's cool. Go, but just try and soak the Armageddons on the skull side a bit in phase 1 and 2. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Raids upon you. I sense the corruption.
Shadow at the side of the boss.
An inevitable fate.
Much slower. Singularity in the middle. Not back to enough.
Still you resist.
Don't get baited. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Always wait for the green debuff to appear. Watch the beam.
What is that? Go to the side.
Remember to go to the middle. Make it go for the middle, Epi.
I got it. Get out. Get out, Sam.
Singularity and purple.
Sorry, sir.
And then burst and dread flame of this or now with them. Lolly is gonna grab the boss when it comes down. Shadows. Thorn boss. Beam sword coming up.
I got this one on circle.
Fuck, I think I'm blinked off. Fucking black.
There's one in the corners, legs.
Armageddon and bursting.
Go.
Where?
For God's sake.
Light star, I didn't.
I couldn't get to it in time.
An inevitable fate.
So
what happened? What about everyone else?
Name tried to catch it.
Left the star now.
Never meaningless struggle.
Just panicked because nobody was going there.
To the burning lead.
And blinked out of the platform.
Yeah, I blanked off the platform, but someone else should have taken.
also all of the healers watching the soaks when you're not soaking the beam.
Of course.
Do your DC will count.
He's got an internet problem.
No, internet cable was like loosely hanging, so it's fixed now.
If you see something unsoaked, just call the marker.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
Armageddon, the big one is right under the boss.
Yellow.
I got it.
Yellow.
Oh my fucking
my
god.
Alright, let's agree that whenever we have an Armageddon coming down, everyone who's not your job is to pan around the room all the way until we actually soak. So we occupied with doing other mechanics like focused beam or the shadow axe. Then your job is to pan around the room all the way until we actually soak. So keep panning around the room, keep looking around, keep finding stuff to soak. Then you can still use the paste.
In a minute.
So know for sure at what point we start losing Armageddon soaks, like the number of soaks we need to do, at what number of people.
No idea.
I'm ready now.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were fools to follow me here.
Armageddon's find stuff to soak.
Confront your own darkness.
Shadows to the side. Singularity will be in the middle. Turn boss.
Still you resist.
Armageddon's find stuff to soak.
Rains upon
Some spawn, stay in.
for your master.
Knockback from blue. And then put the beam through the middle, please. In relation to boss. Spawn. Get guys up. Armageddon. Very guys crashing. Find stuff to soak.
Blue, 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 blue.
Oh, fuck.
What's happening with these soaks? I'm pretty sure I didn't see Storm and Asteroids getting hit.
I got hit.
Consume them
People
all.
got knocked up.
An inevitable fate.
You guys get splashed. You guys aren't spreading enough.
Well, I got a beam while I was soaking.
I stood beside Rasukan when I died, so. No.
It shouldn't be clear that the second Armageddon should be soaked by the healers and Ras Mutilika me.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody anymore.
Azeroth shall fall to the burning legion.
Alright, I think we'll got a couple of healers, so we have to cut the trial healers out of this. Unfortunately, hopefully it helps us to get rid of some of the stuff.
I have many lucky dudes.
And if that's not enough, then we got some of the DPS, or the low-end DPS, and immunities that we don't need. Just need to get this done. And we need to check the cooldowns. If there's something we need to switch.
Nope.
So we need Astralis and Gob to step out.
Okay.
Still be a 6 people with the soap still. Should be fine.
I'm gonna be on AFK channel. Just poke me if you need me.
Cheers. I say though that it's somewhat embarrassing if we can get this done for the whole guild. Not the raiders. Let's see how many Armageddons we get now to soap. It was 6, I think, last time with the tank.
We need to make sure now, more than ever, we're in the middle getting those heals.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. Can you face the shadows within your own soul as brave? 10 braids upon you.
Soap.
I sense the corruption.
Shadow adds the side of course.
That works 99.
Stand in the hidden lane if we can. Watch the knockback from the middle.
Might not get it. Oh, we get to get it.
Let me repay your arrogance.
Armageddon.
Braids consume them all.
One up to go.
Nice.
You have the dread next.
For your master.
Knockback.
Who will share your fate?
Soak the beam. Armageddon.
Braids upon who will share your fate?
Do the beam also. Anything to do.
Who will save you now, fall?
Oh, come on. Who? Like,
Boom
And then the way.
it's right in the middle of the room as well.
All built? Or if we miss one?
Fall, hero.
Exactly on the Jeeves.
Did someone move out or did we miss one?
Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the nether.
It was covered by an animation, but there was somebody stood beside it.
Do you have enough people soaking the bin, by the way?
Yeah.
Alright. Because it looked a bit dodgy.
Smacks.
Oh. Yeah.
For that Armageddon, even if I have Flame on me or shit, it's the only one I can take for that moment. So it would be better if you didn't have a debuff for the next ones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna always take that one, you know?
Sure.
Because during the next one I have to sell.
Does less people also mean less tank damage? Or is it the same, do you think?
It's less.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Rains upon you.
So, I'll get the one in front of the boss.
Oh, there's one behind. What the fuck?
I sense the corruption.
Shadow has to sprint to the boss. Already woke into the middle.
Still you resist. Then let me repay your arrogance. It's too far away. Rains upon
Can you take the big one or no? I'll
Yeah.
take the big one. I'll take the big one.
save you now.
Yeah, I would have killed him.
Star.
Do the beam. Shut the spit up. Good. Armageddon.
Rains upon who will share
And watch the beam.
One in middle.
It's good. Get it? Oh my god.
Do not get baited. Always wait for the green debuff. Always wait for the green debuff. Burn out with those. Otherwise stay in the middle. Go on top.
an inevitable fate.
Shadow Edge for me.
Do you get the lust stroke?
Yeah.
Tony.
Maybe be a bit closer to the boss. Can't get the melee with.
Beam. Getting the tank people here. Bursting the one in the lead.
Say it.
Come on!
Come
You
on,
got baited!
Jesus.
Who moved out of that?
That was me, sorry.
Fall. Here, a meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
The duration of Armageddon is 9 seconds, right? Just to confirm. It's at least what one of my weaklers says. Just a moment.
As you were at the start, are you always moving the boss that far out, or Lily? Don't know who it was.
At the start.
Yeah.
No, that was because I was soaking the meteor. I think that should work also if you want additional spam.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Big one is in front.
I'll put behind boss.
Okay.
Boss.
We still get it.
Yeah, just don't get knocked up. I'll take the big one again, I'll
Oh, stop.
I have to take this. Yep.
Stay.
Who's doing this every time?
It's different people every time.
Who was it?
I think it was me.
Did you get more recoil?
Or I had the debuff, I was running out again because someone was going for it. Good though.
I'll try and remind the result that we need to stay put. I won't forget in those two.
Okay.
Are we close to skipping the thing?
Impossible to say because we don't get that far.
I mean, the Singularity phase 1.
No.
It's pretty far up because it casts for so long, doesn't it?
Just if you stand on the corner that you want to get knocked to your quadrant, then it should be fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon coming up. I got the one in front.
Bubble, good.
I can't stay on top for that long. Yeah, I don't like to.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon coming up. I got the one in front.
Purple, good.
Give in to your fears, your desire, and inevitable fate.
I can't stay on top for that long, and I can't use my active communication needed for Velcros, so I need to be top between hits. Cool.
Did you soak?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
Singularity coming up.
Just go to the corner you need.
Cancel.
Get a Nick up later, please.
Purple?
Singularity is in purple. Safety. Armageddon's.
I got this. I got this.
Start.
You stop moving.
Jump off the edge so it's faster.
It was that too, go. Stop moving for what? The bit.
Just the arrows for the beam. You keep strafing and we have to keep trying to catch you.
As soon as you get focus third flame on unit to get so it is aligned with the center, and then you stop moving so that the soakers can align with the beam. If you keep going all the way until it hits, then it's just gonna miss and win close speed.
Shall we begin?
Well, if there's one unsoaked, I mean, I guess I'll call it, but if there's one unsoaked, I want not soak. Can someone mount up with the ninth?
Is there a lot of healing during the first Armageddon?
Base one.
Yeah. Maybe healers can take that one.
5, 4, 3,
I'll already take
2, 1.
One in front of the boss, I won't be taking it.
phase.
Don't get knocked out. Do not get knocked out.
Let's close me so they can.
Stay. Stay.
Knock back from blue. Watch the beam.
Get to the middle.
I'm getting.
I already have stacks if someone can take.
I'll get 2, but it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting in the middle. I'm getting in the middle.
Stay. Everyone stay. Okay. I'm on low health. Yeah.
Knock back.
Knock back from purple.
Watch through.
Oh, so-
I'll get those. Shadow rats.
I can't soak the third one now. In this phase.
Move it now.
I'll call it when I soak.
One boss. Ryan can do it with Bob.
What?
You can do it with Bob from me.
Alright. Can you say which one though, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, tell me in advance though.
Yeah, don't I will.
I think.
So.
One star orange.
I got the circle, I got the circle one.
You guys in the tank guy. Tony boss. Singularity. Singularity.
On blue. On blue.
Don't get knocked off, don't get knocked off.
Counter connect to the park, please. Singularity in the middle.
Don't get knocked off.
Watch the fell close melee. Next is the bad combo, so everyone needs to be active with meteor subs. One boss. Shadow ads, Armageddon, and the one in front of the boss.
One on purple. One on purple.
Go. No one got that.
Come on!
Do we need to, just other point, do we need to cut some DPS for the healers or how's it looking?
It's just we had the beam there, which we're trying to soak, but...
Alright, so 3 people have the shadow debuff, right? Then we have, I think we have 6 meters and the tank meter coming down, right?
Yes. And then you have the 6 people for the soaking.
So is the problem that we have too many people trying to soak the beam and we just don't have anyone who can do the meteor subs anymore, or what's the issue? Like,
But people that have the, how's it called, the shadow debuff, the ads, how much time do they have to even one out or whatever?
they don't have enough time, I think, to soak and place the ad. Because the ads come down pretty much as soon as the same time as the meteors. So is it the case that we have too many people soaking the beam, or was someone not doing? Or let's ask it this way: was someone not soaking beam, not doing the shadow, or not soaking meteors? Was anyone left, basically?
I was dead, so.
I was not even in the beam.
The beam was.
Can't you just
in the
immunity
wrong
soak?
position. Yeah, you can.
So can't we just block that beam, Zoe?
I don't
need
think
to-
it's physical.
I need to
That's
change
what-
to spell warding, then it's doable. But I mean, if we don't need Bob for anything, then
What's the meteors? Is the meteors physical?
the tank
Yes.
meteor is physical. Or the meteors are there. Do you want to do it with the immunity soak, or?
I think it might be safer.
Fat
It's a bit
Boss
more
did it that
dodgy.
way.
It's more dodgy.
Yeah, because some of them will be soloed, some of them won't, because not everybody can solo.
What do you mean?
We're
only going to solo that one.
Yeah,
The
just solo
issue-
the shit combo one.
The
And then where are they
issue
gonna
would
stand?
be
Sorry.
that the beam is going to end up being pointed in some random direction, and someone's going to stand in it.
Well, we can just set a direction. Look, everyone's here, right? Look, you're either here or you're here.
This,
And the shadow
this,
ads goes here.
This
So-
last try, Devout got the beam while soaking the massive meteor. At some point, it's going to be unreliable, and someone's not going to be paying attention, and we're going to lose 2 or 3 people to it.
It's either lose people to that or lose people to the meteor. Because we don't have enough.
We get a fit.
Oh, it's not been a problem before.
It's just the only
So-
problem was that people
no,
didn't
but
react.
You can't,
and it
you
was
can't
far
say
away
it hasn't been a problem before, because this is the first time we've reached this phase, this area, with this many people. So in other attempts that we've reached this point, we've had either more people, more people. So you can't say it hasn't been a problem, because it's completely new now. You've got a certain setup, certain number of people.
Isn't it relative though? We've got less soaks to do as well.
But it doesn't scale linearly, does it?
I don't know. I don't know what the breakpoints are.
Oh, by the way, if we're on Skull during transition, are we out of range of healers? If I'm here.
In the transition,
Yeah.
I'm all over the fucking place depending on where the boss is.
From the
Okay,
middle,
this
I
is
can hear
like
you.
this is 3 times I've died in the transition at the end of it because I just get nothing. And I've soaked one and then
Oh yeah,
get
2
smashed.
debuffs there on that one.
Yeah, but it would either be me getting 2 debuffs or Haza taking 2 debuffs. But either way,
Alright.
someone's making 2 debuffs. And that.
For the combo, it's just like one less soaker, I suppose. So L can't just try and soak the meters instead of the beam at that point.
At the last one, at the third.
The combo where everything lines up.
Yeah,
that one.
it's the third one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like there's no really difference between this number of people and what we had before. So
Not really.
Shadow ads.
I'm getting like no procs. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
I'll take the big one. I'll take the big one.
Let me devote.
Don't move. A star.
Star, knockback, and then beam.
Get in the
Oh,
middle.
smacks.
Sorry.
Armageddon. What was the problem there so we don't defeat it?
Star.
Sleeping. That's what that was.
Don't move.
Star.
I got it, smack head up.
Knockback and blue.
I didn't look where the boss is. My bad.
I'll do first things right now.
Inte minus förankra helt.
Shadow Edge. Beam so.
I'll call it one, okay?
Alright, yeah.
Figures in the 10k. One boss.
Star.
You've got to be fucking kidding me with this tank damage in this fight. This is fucking retarded.
They removed spiky damage, sir.
It's fucking retarded.
Can I just say, if you've got a stack and you're intending to soak another just because no one's around, can you just stand next to it rather than stand on it? Because then if you say, oh yeah, I can't soak, but I'm standing it anyway, it's really hard to see where you are. That makes sense. So just stand next to it, and then if you need to, then you go in.
Yeah, after this next pull, if nothing changes, we'll just try and drop them under 15, see how that affects the fight. So that is the breakpoint at 15 or is it 14? Does anyone know for sure?
It's 14.
Yeah, so we need to lose 4 people.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Meters. Should have.
much rocks.
One boss. Do not get knocked off. Still gonna get knocked back. Let's rush all of this. I'll get the bait.
Purple. We're good, we're good.
I'm gonna have 2. No, well. I'm good.
Alright.
Purple.
Purple.
Knock back and then beam. Beam.
Move to the middle of the vote.
Armageddon.
I can't take another stack, I'm gonna die otherwise, I think.
Got the bait one.
Purple, purple, purple.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Alright.
Rasukan.
This will be my second stack.
Purple is the old.
I'm just gonna spam heal you a bit.
Pop the cooldown.
Please don't waste parks on the DPS. Always gonna get the boss. Shadow Rats. One boss. Beam Soul. Armageddon burst and combo. Little bit of temp of here. Armageddon bursting.
Sky.
Temp is up. DPS and temp please.
Can you tell us if we need to stop the damage there?
One boss.
It's on blue.
Beam Soul. And then knockback on blue. Now be careful with this. On the parking. Singularities in the middle. Go back towards the middle after you drop those off. And melee watch the Velcros.
Shit combo next.
So L can try and stop the meters and the shit combo coming up.
How's the damage looking, Zero?
So we're fine. So on.
Confront your own dark brains upon you.
So.
I've got the beam, can you run to me?
You name Barton, please. Second potions here for the ads. Second pots for the ads if you haven't used them.
This is also a shit combo.
Push the boss, 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 push the boss. Out with those.
We got it, we got it.
Alright guys, be in the middle.
Knockback's still coming.
Be in the
Knockback's still
middle.
coming.
Oh.
Fine, watch the beam, watch the beam.
It's been ping.
I'm purple.
Please use healing bots. Healing bots, everything.
Tiding.
Oh my.
Help the healing, please. Help the healing. Nick, rally, rally.
See, you can grip him, remember. Nice one, nice one.
Some blue got.
Get sight again.
Refresh the buff if you need.
This corner.
Ping if you need. Know where they are. Under the boss. Be in the darkness, be in the link.
5 seconds.
Am I taking a user?
I'll take it.
Remember the fire robs. Don't fuck it up.
Spread out now. Lolly, this is just the 3 stacks, remember.
Tear rift behind us. Tear rift at orange. Tear rift at orange.
That's where the orbs are going.
On the boss, please.
Spread more art, spread
Guys,
more art.
guys. Spread out. Reposition the boss away from the obelisk so we're not in a line with them. Epi, take this orb, please. Epi, take this orb. Everyone else away from the orb. Watch the Felcos, melee, do not be in front of the boss.
I can ank.
Out with those. Zone in boss.
The damage is insane.
Yeah. I don't know.
Please watch my heal.
Orb. Get away from it.
Let it take it, let it take. Out with
Don't run near
those.
the orb. It's fine. Obelisk
Holy
is a
crap,
raid.
close.
Through the raid.
Watch the obelisks, they're blowing up now. So that, do not stack up for the soap.
This damage is actually crazy.
In the ring.
In the ring
before the cast ends. In the ring.
Don't go in too early, you'll kill yourself. Oh, lame.
We need to be repositioning the boss a lot more in this phase slowly so that people can be away from the obelisks and we have room to soak the beam. Just need to watch for safe spot basically. Based on where they are.
What's our cooldown on the fire robs, by the way?
Can I get the summon back?
30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Alright.
Well, the good news is that since that we can push the boss fast enough to skip the second tank out and the ship and not back combo.
I still think it might be worth dropping a few DPS to make the healing easier, because that was fucking crazy.
Well, people weren't avoiding the obelisks either. I don't think people understand how to avoid the damage.
Do the healers want to drop DPS, or I'm just worried that we lose that phasing if we offset it again, because the phasing is really helpful
I don't think it would matter anyway.
for the healing.
For the soaking as well. To lose one or two people.
We would be looking to go to 14 players, you know, I think.
Okay.
Unless we drop down to the 14, it's not really worth it.
Let's just do it again.
How are we doing the beam in the last phase?
Right,
Is
so
it still the circle?
no, it's not. What happens is that the obelisks always dictate where we can move the boss. So just before we wiped, for example, we had one obelisk here, where I'm now, one was here, and then we had one around here. So in that case, since they're all on the right side of the room, we want to move the boss this way. We can always put it like close to the corner even, because we don't get any knockbacks anymore. So you can throw it here, and then we have a lot more room to handle the beam. So we always need to check where the obelisks spawn, and then we need to reposition the boss. And we just need to, we ideally want enough space behind the boss so that we have room to do the beam. But if there's no room to do it directly, like going so that the beam goes from the boss behind, then we just need to put it to the side a bit. So if the boss ends up here, for example, for whatever reason, and we have a rift on star, you can't really put it, because we keep it this way. So the boss's back is this way, you can't really put it this way, to be honest, so just put it in the middle. I mean, there's no set positions we can do, you guys just need to play smart at that point. Just need to have the soakers do it, who are assigned, and everyone else needs to spread out.
At have a general idea, just put it behind the boss. That's one thing.
Yeah, we always try and reposition the boss so that there's enough time or enough space, sorry, to do the beam behind the boss. But it all depends on the obelisk also. Probably doesn't need. I mean, did you get hit by the burning when you popped your orb? It leaves like a debuff. And I think that debuff stacks, so.
Oh shit, sorry, I'm ready.
Alright, well, we can. If it stacks from the second orb and it's getting too much, then we just put Devout on the next and so on. Let's go again. Where is she?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's one in front of the boss next to the big one. Shadow out. In the last phase, remember that the obelisks always explode in a cross pattern that align with this room. So if you're diagonal to them, you're always safe.
Still gonna get
that's awkward.
Watch the knockback, watch the knockback.
Fine, head down.
I'll get the big one, I'll get the big one.
Ryan, take it.
Don't move.
Fucking low.
Skull now.
Maybe has 2 stacks, watch out. Knockback from
I
skull.
need healing. I need healing. Gunstroke.
Knockback from skull. And the...
Everyone can heal in this phase. Don't forget.
Armageddon coming down.
I'll get it.
I can take this one, make it move.
It's again not metal.
Star.
Knock back from star and then bursting. I'll get those flawless compared to those. Okay, close up. Shadow ads. Boss.
They try and place them closer.
Beam soap. Armageddon and burst and combo. 10 people coming. Armageddon and burst. There's 2 at the blue, 2 at blue.
Don't move. No one move now.
DPS and 10 at this. Zone and boss. Beam soap. Singularity from star. Watch out. You name bark me, please.
You have.
Yeah, I need a second one. Bursting, the singularity in the middle. Watch singularity in the middle. So knockback coming up. Then bell close, maybe be careful. Gonna reposition the boss a bit when I need to taunt. Taunting. Shadow Axe.
Someone shot this for me. How about
so?
I'll do it.
One
How about
from the boss.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second potions.
Fuck! Come on.
Don't lose.
Stop my track.
Rupture burst, push the boss, push the boss, push the boss. Still gonna get knocked back from skull, getting knocked back from skull, getting knocked back from skull. Come to me, come to the square, guys, come to the square. Getting the knockback and then find 11. To the ping.
Tide is up.
Nick Bradley, please.
Remember, you can stun them, you pull them.
Refresh your buff before it runs out. 3 seconds on mine.
Can we ping if there's any on the corner? I know.
Pelican plant, please.
Are you taking it?
Darkness, yeah. Stay in the darkness. This is just 3 lolly.
Rifted Star.
Rifted Star.
Come, please. Right, obelisks are coming up. Let's move a bit to the side. Through skull a bit. Yeah, this one, this one.
Flame
or buff. Let it get to epic.
Don't be in front of it.
Do not get clipped by the orb. It triggers on anyone.
Oh, come on, guys.
Going in.
Should we get hand to it?
Yeah.
Fuck. It's ridiculous, this damage.
Flame mob's in. It's now, it's right next to it.
Get out, I'm dead.
Watch the obelisk. Right in
Yep. I'm bubbled now.
Bliss exploding now.
You got a timer for that.
Watch the
I need
beam.
something.
No healers left.
Wait a bit.
Just practice.
Skip in now. Get back out.
This is just so doable.
Yeah.
You guys have to stop getting hit by the obelisks. It's not an option to get hit by them. The obelisk hits for 2.5 million, and with the darkness thing going up, it's just gonna kill you. We lost, like, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have to be at 45 degrees to the corners of it.
You just have to, yeah, you just have to be diagonal to them.
So the healing's too rough in the last phase, or any opinions from the healers? Doable, not doable?
I think we'll be alright if we don't die.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, most of the deaths were due to the obelisks.
Yeah, I died to that, definitely.
Alright, let's go over this again.
I mean, my issue is not that I don't know how they work. It's more that I don't actually see them.
So like, if there's obelisks at the markers, then standing here will get you hit, standing here will get you hit, but if you stand here, you won't get hit. And the amount of times I've seen people just stand here in the beam.
Yeah, when the obelisks come up, they always explode on this line, so along the edges of the platform, basically. This line and this line.
The problem there was that there was an obelisk here.
Yeah.
And then there was an obelisk over here.
I'm gonna reload
and
quick.
then one of it.
So you had a choice to go behind it
Yeah.
or in front of it.
So I chose to walk over here because I didn't think, but there was an obelisk here that I didn't see. And it's not that I don't know what to do, it's just I didn't see this one in the corner, and when I ran to avoid the other ones, it hit me. So it's just that I didn't see that one. Any problem?
I'm having the exact same experience as Janine.
What did Janine say?
We're just training healing into the fucking right frames.
We could always have someone assigned, but then again that might mesh with people that are supposed to be soaking the other beam as well.
By the way, I think that other beam's gonna cause some issues. It's too much.
What is causing what?
I think that beam's gonna be really difficult to deal with, and the obelisk. I think they should try and immunity soak them, since there's nothing else to immunity soak. If we can.
The thing with, I mean, if you can immune a focused beam, you have to know how to do it, because you can't just stand there and immune it. So, if the boss is here, for example, you need to direct it in a way that it goes to the side with the least amount of people, so around here, and then call it out.
Is it safe to assume that the boss, like where the melee is, compared to the boss, is going to be safe most of the time?
Say again?
Is it safe to assume that the melee, like we're dragging the boss so that the melee are going to...
Because the orbs can spawn in melee. So maybe it spawns more in melee, so healers just need to watch out.
Be safe from the obelisks.
Yeah, if healers want to come to melee, I don't know if it might be that we get, because the orbs can spawn in melee. So maybe it spawns more in melee, so healers just need to watch out with Claymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if melee can be there, so can healers, I assume, because they have to be careful of the orbs as well.
What is a really clear world marker?
What do you need a marker for?
To put a safe spot there, because we can't stack there as range.
What for last phase?
Yeah.
You have a skull on you, so people will just focus on following you, I suppose.
Yeah, but I can put a world marker really fast up and down.
Alright, so yeah, for the focused Dread Flame also, I think it still goes through people, so you don't absolutely have to run all the way to the back. So if it's on melee, for example, in phase 2, the guy with the beam can just stay here. So, I mean, yeah, just goes through everyone in the path.
Is the moon mark clear for everyone?
I don't know, people, like, if healers are already having trouble focusing on stuff, or they train healing on the people, then they're not gonna have time to check markers, I suppose.
I don't like the sound of a moving marker anyway. Like, if it's a skull on top of someone, fine, but a moving world marker, like, I use those to work out where the fuck I am on the platform, so...
Just try and follow the markers on people. There's Adam and Elcon at the moment mark the last phase. Let's go.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So.
Get out, mate.
Orange. Good.
is in the middle of it. Watch the knockback. I'll take the big one. I'll take the big one.
I got it.
One skull.
Armageddon's. Pretty soon.
One right in the middle. Yeah.
Stay. It's on the star.
Star and then bursting. We're not with the burst. Always with the boss. Should have step those up. One boss. Beam soak. Time people coming up.
Oh, so
This one. Keep it here.
Thanks.
So.
Stay.
DPS and 10 cap. Torn boss. Torn to 10 cap roll. Beam, and then knockback from purple. Melee careful. Bark me on top. Oh my god. Knockback from the middle. Knockback, and then fell close melee, watch out. Next is the shit combo. Everyone be active with the soaks, please. For the boss.
Back gun soak.
In front of the boss, in front of the boss.
Taking blue mark.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to do that, Bruce.
It's fine.
Truck healing on me, please. Second bots. Oh, that's good. Push the boss, push the boss.
No knockback. Just stay
In the middle, please. In the middle. Watch the ping. Watch the ping.
Tied up.
Right there on the S. Stuns and stuff.
Stunning the middle.
Refresh your buff. Stack under the boss.
you need to.
Nick, rally. Remember what this is this 3.
Yep.
On the bark me, please.
Rift's on the left side of the boss. North side.
On the 3 now. Let's watch the obelisks coming up. There's one in middle. Let's move the boss towards Skull a bit to the side. Not all the way Skull though. Watch the orb. Melee, get away from the orb. Give Epi space. Give Epi space.
Star marker is safe.
Go on.
Triangle, run
Safe,
through
guys.
it.
Could be in front of the boss.
Just press X the obelisk.
What? Melee, what the fuck, guys?
Fucking.
Do you guys need a marker on Epi or?
The orb didn't even spawn, they just run through the animation.
Alright, again to reiterate how the orb works. It fixates the closest person on it when it comes up, but it'll explode on anyone it hits. So give it space and just let it go to the cross. And that is marked now for it. I really want to aim for the first darkness.
I can just skip it, I guess, where it is. Where it is now, I'm using a CBT and an AG instead, so... I just don't know if that'll carry us through.
Just
okay, Hunter. I'll just skip the link and Hunter can track.
Gonna mark both of the mages, since they will be alternating the guides. So it's the cross and the diamond.
No point in giving me the skill marker, by the way, it's directly off.
Let me know when you notice thing.
It marks threat time target with skill.
Let this go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's just one in front of boss, one in front.
I've got this item.
Shadow Ads. Similarly, look in the middle. Torn boss. Getting the knockback, also the big one.
I got
the big.
Oh, blue. Oh, fuck, I can't make it.
someone.
Are people making sure they're getting up to the quadrant?
The people assigned for each quadrant platform for the meters, so try and stick to those patterns.
Even if you don't get knocked to it, you still can. Well, loads of time to run though.
I ran from Skull down there. Oh, Power Rush.
It's true here.
Yeah, just something.
Hopefully we can keep the space again with Shakedown.
Only 2 people at Plona.
What?
Only 2 people on Plona. And she's gone.
Give me 1 second by that. Just let's reply.
Elkan, can you try and solve the meters on blue around there?
Yeah, we'll go there then.
Does someone need a minute? You guys keep
I think Drew did.
ready and then go in AFK. Let's go. Gotta pay attention to phase 2 time now, or DPS. See if we can push it in
5,
time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
So 3 in front of the boss, 3 in front.
No necessary.
That's fine. Shadow Earth. On, but maybe the bark first. Similar in the middle. It's one of those. We're a bit slower, so we watch the phase 2 videos.
It's fine, it's just because a lot of people run out for this soaking on the first one, I think.
You want it?
I'll just take it up.
Why?
So we got
Similarity,
1
purple,
less now.
Purple.
Star.
Purple.
Star.
Yeah, that's right.
Star.
The orb is purple, but it's some stuff.
Get to the middle.
You did good. Warlocks always pop that cooldown after they take damage. Easy. I'll take this one.
We only got 5 now instead of 6.
Yeah.
Knockback from blue and then bursting. Run out with those. All this can cut close. The move back basically.
Do you an ND seed?
You said it was laggy.
It looks like it. He's standing out.
That's the side. One boss.
Is your name soak in the vein?
Yeah.
I'll soak instead of him. It's on your name. Run it.
Go and run you.
Oh no, it's not.
Can't look at the bar, please. So. There's two in front of the boss. Two in front of the boss. DPS and this tank guy too. Watch slowly. One boss.
Try to log in your name, we're still going. Skull.
Try to play the soul.
Skull.
As well.
Knock back from skull. Melee careful. Fell closer up. Shield wall up. Try and reversion boss speed. First thing. And then knock back from the middle. Knock back from middle. Fell closer up. Melee watch out. Next is the shit combo. So get ready for the boss. Just try and reload you man after you get a minute. So please.
One boss.
Take it.
So please. Front bar. Second bot.
Up.
That was only 2 casts.
I died because, and then I got my grid back. Sweet.
Maybe because you're out of combat.
When I logged back in.
Boss is at 41.5.
Do you have the? Would you have had the tank debuff there?
Boss is at 41.5. Tank debuff was like 2 seconds away. So I mean, if healers can push a bit DPS to the boss, then they can skip it. If we can't skip it, then we will be dealing with a knockback Armageddon beam, at least.
That sucks.
So
for the beam soaking, should it be alright if I'm out of there? Because I'm soaking on blue.
It should be fine.
The beam with Yunane only had like 3 people soaking, so I think it's fine.
I think 6 people is a little bit of overkill there.
Yeah.
And if that's so, probably one melee can keep at the boss there when I'm soaking a blue.
Do what?
I'm soaking a blue, so probably it means that one melee can keep DPSing the boss.
Well, it depends how many blue has, but
yeah, of course.
She isn't here, so it's just Adam and Nico watching over blue, and you're at the range. So you might need all of them.
Yeah, and we have only 5 orbs now, or 5. Okay.
Step all through. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That spell travels so slow, whatever that is.
Solar beam.
Yeah, it's so slow, it's like a snail.
Solar beam, the other one. Ah, solar wrath.
So. See that orange One at the boss.
Ads feel really slow now.
Yeah, I think the big fish were doing a lot of combos. Similarly in the middle.
Damage is good.
I'll take the big one, jump in though. I'll take the big one.
Stay.
Star.
Star and then beam. Watch the beam.
Get into middle,
Middle.
happy. That's not middle. Oh wait, that is sorry, happy. Sorry.
Not bad. That's the worse. Purple knockback and then burst. One out with the burst. Always knockback the boss. Shadow Eyes left side of course. Beam soak coming up.
We'll definitely get at least 2 casts on the next set.
Armageddon and bursting. There's 2 at the boss, I can take one of these, I'll take the left one at the boss.
Let's go.
DPS in the center. Then we have the beam soak, and that's the beam soak singularity. One boss. Warlock don't do tank like this. Soak beam, and then knockback from low. Malika. On the bar from the plate. Bursting. Run out of those and then knockback from the middle. Middle knockback coming up.
I'm off. Fuck.
Next is the horrible combo. Deactivate the meter soaks, please. On boss. Combo. So
I got that one.
One in front of the boss.
I got it.
One on the back, orange.
Jesus.
Second boss here. You have any use?
Ready to push it now.
Let's try and push it. We got 15 seconds. We can do it. Good. Nice. Good job.
Just keep a lookout.
Watch the beam.
All the odds are like skull.
It's orange.
And I will grant you sight.
Tiding.
Stuns and everything on this.
There's a lot near skull side.
That's a good stun, nice.
I pinged it.
Follow up stun coming.
Refresh your buff.
Nice.
Stack under, please.
Necro,
You
Relic, Grind, Necro.
Gonna heal myself.
Ponder when you get a chance, spark me. Watch the obelisk spawn.
250 star.
Drinking quick.
Don't please. Obelisk are up.
Middle is safe.
Yeah, we're safe here. Give space for the orb. Give space.
Obelisk
Nice, good
exploding
job.
now.
Exploding.
Nice one.
Watch Epi, please. Heal us. Epi needs focus. Okay. Watch Lolly. Thorn and boss.
Can we call out when the new obelisk spawn? I don't have timers.
Yes, please. Yes, anyone help.
Obelisk spawning in 2.
Watch the orb coming up.
Obelisk
Give
spawn
space.
Get out of the middle.
Space.
Let's wait for the boss.
Don't please.
Check the obelisk.
Middle is safe.
Exploding.
Fuck.
Alright. Focus flame, focus beam. So, do not stack though for the soap. Pop a personal if you can. Okay, good job.
Darkness incoming.
Deep in at the last second. Just watch the square. Follow the square, guys.
We've got a roll to get out.
Yeah.
Deep in. Roar. Get out.
Nice. Just keep doing this.
I still got Vampire Quen to use.
Pop it.
Pop it now.
Obelisk spawning in 7.
It's on blue. Yeah.
Watch Lolly.
Bob coming soon.
Oh, I'm low on health. Obelisk up now.
It's through the boss.
One will go straight.
Moving boss. Moving boss a bit. Watch these obelisks.
Obelisk exploding.
Nice.
Keep it up.
Any cooldown on me.
Out to that, Nick.
Watch Lolly. Watch Lolly. It's fine. Just watch Lolly. Watch Lolly. Watch Lolly.
Don't be in that.
Watch it now.
Obelisk spawning in 5.
It's the
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it.
Orb on melee, move. Or just move away from it.
Get the
Get
fuck.
away from melee, please.
Tied up.
See you later.
Oh my god.
Finally.
Fucking
hell. Good job, guys.
Good job.
Really good job.
Fuck me.
Oh man.
Fucking she was the guy who was dragging us down.
Fuck.
Fucking why?
It must have been. It's unpersonal. Nah, just kidding.
I'd been shitting myself then.
I can loot some out.
Oh yeah.
There is
nice
massive
Warlock.
Stuck on a loading screen.
Is there only 3 pieces of loot? The cheap fucker.
Artifact power, as usual.
Well, there's only
60.
20% chance or 40% chance of another.
Is a run out of the loading screen?
Yeah.
Everyone's out. It's Hunt out. Let's roll
Hunter?
for Warlock.
Yeah. I'll pass anything anyway. I'm gone for a month. You need it more than me.
Fucking damn right.
Sam has 885. How's the trade for you, Sam?
It's my best by far, but not sure for some.
It's my best as well.
Base for. Okay. Let's give it. Does anyone have
Vincent.
lower than 885?
Mutilika, you need to make a decision on your spec for now. You can't keep doing both.
I'm just so glad it's over. That was such a clean last phase.
It's also my best.
Give it to us, Shadow Relic. Yeah, good job with the kill just.
Smacks and Ryan, can we do that Halls of Valor now?
I need 10 minutes first, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, global juice zero.
No, the boss will always global me if I don't manage my cooldowns, but I just ran out of stuff.
Are you gonna wear that? Fuzz?
Do we normally take a picture when we finish up Harag?
Okay. That's
It's gonna be this of this.
I don't think we should take a picture.
It's base for us. It's
So yeah, if it's best for him, he can.
It's best I have 9 of fires.
Alright. Well,
One
it's
of the
done.
field claws hit you for 4.7 million, sir.
Yeah, the boss auto attacks me without spell clause for about 4 million, so. Anyway, good that it's done. Just too bad we couldn't do it for everyone, but let's try and work on that next week. And yeah, mythics are out, so.
Week
Please
off
no
now?
Tactics.
Go for those.
Please no tactics.
Go for the
Please.
mythics.
At least the first 7 bosses, because that should be pretty
Is
easy.
there a healer available for this mythic Halls of Valor plus 6?
I'll be heading out, sorry.
Really? Out of the closet for what? Finally.
Yeah.
Any healer available?
Sir, are you
Your
looking
name?
forward to taking this boss in Mythic?
Well, my monk has 2 pierce, so it's fine.
Stormy, your name?
Zero, are we doing heroic first tomorrow?
I think we'll be starting from heroic stuff, at least first 8 or so.
Okay. I'm going to make the group for this mythic plus, and then we can take a break, and we can start when everyone's back.
Hunter, you here?
I'm here.
My monk, I mean, it was on normal, but the damage is still like relatively crazy on the item level on my monk. But my monk was able to take like 9 stacks of elbows.
What?
So,
Yeah, monks are really good for this one.
yeah. I mean, like, I told you guys this before, but what I need to do as a paladin, I need to save all of my Shield of the Righteous charges up, so I have full coverage. And then I need to cycle Shield Ball and my Artifact on my 80, on all of them. And if I don't have those, then I'm just gonna get trucked. And the problem is that if I don't have AM up outside of Felclaws, the boss will still 2-shot me. So
are you gonna? Will you be rolling monk for main this tier then?
Basically, Zero has to just get good.
Yeah.
You need to fucking get good. Get the foot good. Anyway, Brit.
But yeah, like, monks are crazy, but the druids are crazy. Blood DPS are pretty crazy since they can get like 20 mil HP, so.
If we want to stamp our mark on the first 3 bosses, we should probably do Mythic first.
Yeah, but
I'm guessing that's what everyone else is doing anyway.
it's between like, do we
Well, we can do the early ones and get some 4 sets, because a lot of people got 4 sets, you know, because they did split rates and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for example, Pam did two normals, 2 heroics, so probably have some here. Well, I know for a fact that
marginally better gear than us. Marginally, it's like half an item level.
anyway,
I think last time I
mean,
checked, we had 916 average guild, and they had like 919. So it's 3 item levels over the whole guild, but not sure.
I can show you right now, they are 91888, we are 91846. So it's 0.42.
Yeah, but it's not just eye level, man. They've got a lot more sets than us.
The thing is about tomorrow is that, I mean, we could always do the mythic bosses first, but personally, the way I see it is that I don't at least care about the rankings as far as the rankings go for the early bosses, like the first 3. But since we do heroic anyway, I feel like we might as well use the gear for mythic later. That we get of heroic.
Okay.
But probably if you kill the first 8 bosses from heroic.
Yeah, like I said, because Kil'jaeden doesn't drop tier. I know it has some good trinkets for people, but Kil'jaeden doesn't drop tier, so we could do like 8 on heroic and then go do mythic stuff. So we don't potentially bang our heads against the Kil'jaeden again if it's.
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
And definitely some trinkets still needed for the casters. I think 0 dropped last week.
Yeah, I mean, we want to do heroic fully, but if you want to also do some mythic stuff, we can just do the early bosses, or the easier bosses on heroic first. And then
in a way, the Kil'jaeden as an end boss isn't as impactful for like loot as the last one was.
It still is, relic-wise.
Yeah, I've got 4 items or something.
But the last boss isn't as impactful as it was the last tier.
Well, that's for you though, Josh.
I mean, as far as tier goes, at least it's not. But I think people have some relics and trinkets there. But yeah.
No, but we don't have warriors foaming at the mouth now, do we?
Yeah, true.
Wow.
I already got the trinket just now, flukishly.
They're already 4 out of 9 Mythic in the US now.
Yeah. Big Dumb Guild is streaming progress on Mythic, so there's at least